Guys, I think this video will be quite a short video because here I am just wanting to share with you some small tips how to live your life without overreacting to people's behavior. As you probably know, I'm a big fan of people. Like, I love people, even though I can see all of their imperfections. Sometimes people drive me crazy. Sometimes, it's really hard for me to be patient with people, but I still love them. I don't know, no matter how many haters I have, like people who don't really resonate with me, people who don't really love me, I love them, okay? And it won't probably change. Like, I don't know what people should do for me to not loving them, okay? But I know there are so many people out there in our world who don't really love people. That's why I'm not surprised there are so many like antisocial people right now, people who are just like, decided to close off because they can't stand others, because we live in a world where there are so many people who are arrogant, mean, just not pleasant to deal with, people who are not nice, people who aren't friendly, people who are selfish, narcissistic, and so on. Like, you can add so many different other characteristics that literally makes you hate them. Hate, maybe it's a very strong word. Let's use just can't stand them, okay? Or just like don't like people. So yeah, you have probably many reasons to not like people. For example, also, if you are a person who is very, like, I don't know how to call it, logical or rational, or just like realistic, maybe you don't resonate with people who sometimes can do like stupid things, strange things. Guys, please wait. Maybe you find it hard to be patient with people who are not that rational or like logical as you, people who are overly idealistic or naive, people who do like some not so rational things, okay? For example, I'm the person like this. Actually, I'm 50-50. Like, sometimes I'm very realistic and rational person, very logical, and people who do some weird things can make me impatient. But sometimes I'm the person who is this very idealistic and overly naive person, and sometimes I know I can drive someone crazy. So guys, in this video I just want to share with you like tips how to live your life without really like putting your energy into being impatient with these people. I just want you to gain this patience. I just want you to learn how to be patient with people who probably are people who are, for example, not nice to you, people who don't resonate with you, or maybe you don't resonate with, people who drive you crazy, people who I don't know, like seem to be very, for example, how we call it, clingy, like people who always want to be around you and you don't really know how to get rid of them. Just basically how to be patient with people. Guys, the main rule that you need to remember about every time you deal with someone who makes you to be like nervous, uncomfortable, I don't know, like maybe offended by someone else's behavior, is that we are all one. You have probably heard about the oneness concept. Like, even though there are 8 billion people on this earth, we are all the one. There is a piece of the universe inside each of us. So you cannot really, like, you and the other person could be like 2 different people, okay? 2 different persons, but there is a connection between you. You cannot totally separate yourself from other people, because there is a piece of us, like there is a piece of something bigger inside each of us. This is why we are all connected. You cannot fully separate yourself from other people and to say like, I'm so different from others, like there is nothing from others in me. No, guys, I've already talked about like our dark sides and the light side of personality, of our nature. This is one thing that we really have in common. Like, each person can be a good person sometimes and a bad person sometimes. We all have like our strengths and our weaknesses, like our dreams and our fears. And we also do, like, for example, say mistakes. This is the part of our dark nature, okay? of our egotistical nature. So when there is a person who can be like not so perfect person because he or she sometimes makes mistakes, do bad things, you can be the same person as well. You cannot say that you will never make this mistake. No, because again, we all sometimes repeat same patterns, because there is like in our nature there is a part of the universe inside each of us, or God, or call it like higher force, I don't really care. So yeah, this is one of the main rules. And then guys, the second rule is we people, we are all mirrors to each other. Whenever you deal with someone who acts in specific way, and it doesn't really matter if this person acts the way you like or do things that you don't really like, whether you resonate with this person or you don't resonate person, this person is mirroring back things that you sometimes again do in your life. So for example, when someone is being nice to you and friendly and very kind, this person is mirroring back the fact that you sometimes is very nice to people, you are very kind, you are very friendly. But then when you are dealing with someone, with some person who is being mean to you right now, or arrogant, or looks down at you, he or she also mirrors back what you can be sometimes. Ask yourself, guys, whether you have never been rude or arrogant to other people, or not nice to other people. If you say yes, I've never been like mean or rude to others, then please stop lying to yourself. Because I know there are no perfect people on this planet. Stop lying to yourself. So the truth is, when someone is being mean or rude to you, and you don't like this kind of behavior, you feel offended by this person behavior. You don't really like what he or she is saying or doing or treating, how the way he or she is treating you. The truth is, you sometimes can treat others like that. So is there any reason for you to suddenly start hating this person because he or she is now in her villain mode, bad guy mode, bad girl mode? If you sometimes can be in this mode, if you sometimes can be a villain in other people's life, maybe, I don't know, there were times in your life when you were really like mean or rude to other people, like some situations, and you don't really even think about it because you don't, for example, consider yourself to be a bad person. You prefer to think about yourself as a good person. But what if until this day, that person that had experienced some situation with you remembers, like till this day, this person remembers this rude thing that you said to him, for example. And for this person, you are the bad guy. This person still remembers you as a bad guy. Maybe it's someone from your school, from the young age. You said something, you didn't even like pay attention to what you said, but this person feels offended to this day and remembers your behavior back then. So guys, before judging others, please remember, before being impatient with someone, please remember that sometimes, for example, when you are impatient with someone, for example, oh my God, I cannot stand this person. Why he or she is constantly talking? I want to get rid of this person. Or for example, why he or she is doing such like irrational things? It literally drives me crazy. Guys, think about yourself and the fact that we are mirrors to each other. And the fact that sometimes maybe people find you to be, clingy or like maybe stupid, maybe like people are impatient with you sometimes. So in this situation, when someone is impatient with you doing some things, ask yourself whether you want to be this person to be patient with you. Like, for example, me, when I know I'm doing something, let's say I've just started a new job, okay? And I'm currently in my learning period, okay? At this workplace. And so there is a person who is in charge of teaching me all the stuff in this new work. And I don't really understand from the beginning what should I do, or I'm not that good at what they are good at, okay, because they work there like for a long time. And so this person who is in charge of teaching me, with time becomes impatient with me, because I don't really get the point of what he's trying to teach me. Maybe it's hard for me to learn these new skills. So guys, in this situation, I wish this person to be patient with me. I wish this person to show me some, I don't know, understanding, and just like, being compassionate with me, not being good at what he's trying to teach me. I would like this person to be patient with me and friendly and nice, even though I drive him crazy, for example. Me and the fact that I'm not able to learn this new skill. So guys, next time when I will find myself to be in the situation where I'm in charge of teaching someone, I will remember that situation when I were in this opposite position. And I will be, now as a person who is in charge of teaching someone, I will be patient, because I will remember that situation. I will say to myself, like, that's fine. This person doesn't have to be perfect from the very beginning in this new work. It's okay for this person to not really understand what's going on and how to learn this new skill. I will be patient, because I know that someday I will be in this opposite position, or I was in the same position before, in the same role. You guys, I hope you get my point. It's like, don't judge people from the very beginning. First, remember about the rule that we are all the one, and there is a piece of like something bigger inside each of us. This is what we share with each other. And then also, guys, remember about this mirror effect. You can never say that I will never be like this, like that, or I will never do something like this, like that. No, guys, the thing is, we all repeat same patterns. Sometimes, it can be very interesting, like a young person doing the same thing as 80 years old person. But sooner or later, we all repeat same cycles, same patterns. We all sometimes can be bad guys, good guys. Sometimes we all can be impatient with others, but sometimes others can be impatient with us. Sometimes we don't resonate with other people. Sometimes they don't resonate with us. Sometimes people drive us crazy. Sometimes we drive people crazy. And that's okay, that's fine. So please don't, again, put yourself on the pedestal or position where you can say that I will never be like that person. Or I don't like this person because he or she is mean and rude and arrogant, like I would never be like that. No, guys, probably you've already been in this kind of role. You have already treated someone like that as well, or you will do it in the future. Because we all repeat same cycles, same patterns. So guys, my advice is how to be patient with people. Remember about these two rules, okay? The concept of oneness, and then the concept of the mirroring back each other's behavior. Guys, I love you so much. That was my message for today. I hope you all have a good day. Bye-bye.